To show you how these different types of rotary grounds work and perform, we'll be using a high current DC power supply. We'll also be using a Fluke digital clamp meter to measure the fluctuations in amperage during rotation. Steady current delivery is important to ensure a consistent amount of amperage is delivered to the rotating workpiece, to guarantee consistency both while rotating as well as between cycles of parts. In a best case scenario, the amperage would never change part to part or over time and guarantee absolute product consistency. With fluctuations in current, for instance, in a welding application, this would result in varying degrees of penetration and inconsistency during rotation and between different parts. We're going to begin our shootout with the ROTOCON ERG-400. As you can see, it is completely sealed, that has no wear points, and therefore no type of adjustment or maintenance is necessary. Installation is done by threading one end into the rotating shaft or workpiece and connecting a ground cable to the other end. With it now installed, let's get testing. With the power supply still set to 400 amps at a constant voltage, this closely resembles how a welding or plating line would be configured in a production setting. Current is now flowing through the entire circuit. With our Fluke amp meter, we can measure there's approximately 0.1 amps of variation while current is flowing through the rotary ground. Here is the carbon brush block solution for grounding. Installation is done by locating the spring-loaded contacts onto the shaft and connecting a ground cable to the stationary side. Let's get testing. With the power supply still set to 400 amps and current flowing through the entire circuit, we are measuring about 30 amps of variation. Overall, the ROTOCON ERG-400 provides the most consistent and uninterrupted current delivery. ROTOCON ERG rotary grounds have been tested to 500 million revolutions without showing change in electrical resistance and deliver current consistently without any fluctuation. It is a 100% sealed and maintenance-free solution, making it ideal for high volume, high duty cycle, or high value applications in which downtime and maintenance is costly, difficult to perform, or oftentimes just forgotten about. With consistent current and reliability comes, for example, better welds or more consistent plating, and overall more consistent process control, which translates into less scrap and a higher quality end product, ultimately saving time and money. As you can see, there is no single way to ground a workpiece in a rotating application. However, if your application is sensitive to downtime and maintenance, or you need consistent current delivery without fluctuation over time between parts and cycles, this is the only rotary ground solution that stands up to this challenge. If this sounds like you, reach out to Meridian Laboratory and learn how we can help solve your rotary grounding challenge. Thanks for watching this video. We look forward to hearing from you.